So, hey everyone, this is Debbie Happy Cohen here, and I have with me Kimberly Finn, who I've known for quite a few years, and she recently joined Wholehearted Networking, and just like maybe a month and a half or so, but you've been really busy, and so you've been integrating bits by bits, right? And you said something to me the other day that was really like on target about who we are and what we do and what we're like. And I thought, so then I asked you if you would, share publicly your experience, because it's less of a testimonial and more of a, here's what it's like here. And so thank you for offering to be here and share.
Sure. Well, I have been going through the Wholehearted Networking process now for, like you said, about a month and a half. And I've done personal development work before. And I thought I knew, like what this was about, and thought, well, I've overcome, childhood stuff, and I know where I'm at right now. And as I've been going through, a lot in my life at this time in particular, because it's really a profound time in human history. It's probably like a quintessential point in society right now. And it's pretty heavy, and there's a lot, happening. So as I've been processing emotional flashbacks and going through the Wholehearted Networking process, it's a lot of work, and it's a workout for the soul. And we were talking the other day about, what that's like when you're like exercising your spirit and exercising, not like a workout, and I was thinking like, yeah, but this workout isn't like wearing pretty pink yoga pants and showing up with, lipstick and doing some mantras, like this one, which I love. But it's, and there is some of that, but it's also more like kickboxing, and it's like, gray sweatpants and like getting your butt kicked, and, but working through everything that comes up, all of the emotional things that you need to process. And as I get deeper into the process, I'm so grateful that for the first time, I'm really able to fully understand and grasp the kinds of things that trigger me, and what causes me to go into emotional flashbacks, so I can work through them authentically, that in a way that's really real and meaningful. And I'm already starting to feel moments where that still small voice comes up for me, because I'm clearing the way from the voice in my head that usually is like driving me to show up with a happy face and, and a smile, because that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm starting to feel some more really authentic knowing from my inner voice that is just helping me to know that there's going to be a light at the end of this tunnel. And cardio kickboxing for the soul.
Cardio kickboxing. That was, I was so excited to hear you say that, because ever since we started Joy-Based Living, I'm like, everybody, this is like Gold's Gym. And nobody really understood what that meant. And so I stopped saying it. But then when you said, out of nowhere, you were just like, this is not like a pink, pretty yoga pant place. I was like, biggest compliment ever. So accurate. And so, and then I've had people over the years just say, you shouldn't call it a workout gym. I'm like, but it is.
It is.
And I think what's different now that we didn't have a few years ago, and having you come in now and experience it, is that like each piece of learning, each level of learning is like its own exercise equipment, its own workout. And then you go, okay, then to the next one, then to the next one. And so there's like this progression of, like I love what you said, just like getting more in touch with that quiet inner voice, the one that's hidden behind all the noise. And, you know, you asked me like about the before and after, like what's after. And I think you just described it to me probably better than I had described it to you, which is you have more access.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting glimmers of it. And
Yeah, definitely.
right. And then that gives you hope to keep listening, and it gives you hope to keep clearing the way. It's almost like taking a machete and clearing a path and going, yeah, I need to hear, you know, like, but there's labor, there's sweat,
Mm-hmm.
there's a workout that goes into that. And I think there's also a work ethic that goes into that, like a determination of, I am important to me and I'm going to show up for me and I'm going to keep showing up and I'm not going to stop. And then I think when you're surrounded by other people who are also doing that, I think that helps a lot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because humans mirror each other. And so when we live in a culture that's more like, you know, cute sweatpants, you know, cute yoga pants, and not doing this, then we get acclimated to that and not realizing what we're missing. So I celebrate you, and I celebrate you hearing your spirit and the love within you more clearly than ever before. It's a joy to have you on the journey.
It's a joy to be in the journey, and it's a cardio kickboxing workout at the
And
same
it's like
time.
cardio kickboxing. That makes
I
me
just want to keep saying that because it makes me feel, you know, strong. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm going to be an elite athlete when I'm done with this.
that makes me the cardio kickboxing soul coach.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I think that's a good note to end. Do you feel complete?
I do.
Thank you a million. Mwah.
Mwah.